What if your favorite memory never actually happened the way you remember it? It sounds impossible, but your brain may be changing your memories without you realizing it. How can two people experience the same event but remember completely different stories? Can your brain create memories that never happened at all? Most of us trust our memories without question, but modern psychology has discovered that memory is far less reliable than we think. Even siblings who grew up together often remember childhood in very different ways. That doesn't necessarily mean someone is lying. Instead, each brain stores different pieces of the same experience. When you remember something, your brain fills in the missing pieces. That's because your brain isn't a video camera recording every detail. Instead, it's more like a storyteller rebuilding the past. Every memory is made from countless tiny pieces of information. Those pieces include sights, sounds, emotions, and personal meaning. Each time you remember an event, your brain reconstructs it. That reconstruction can slightly change the memory itself. Over months or years, those small changes can add up. Sometimes the memory you remember today isn't exactly the one you originally experienced. This isn't because your brain is trying to fool you. In the next section, we'll discover how memory really works and why forgetting a few details might actually be one of your brain's greatest strengths. So, how does memory actually work? Your brain doesn't store entire experiences. It stores pieces of information. That's why memory is very different from a video recording. When you remember something, your brain rebuilds the event from those stored pieces. That reconstruction isn't always perfect. In fact, every time you recall a memory, it can change a little before being stored again. It's like opening a document, editing it slightly, and saving it again. Strong positive emotions can make certain details feel especially vivid. Negative emotions can also make painful memories feel larger or more intense than they really were. Your emotions and your memory are closely connected. Attention also plays a huge role in what you remember. If you weren't paying attention, your brain probably never stored those details in the first place. As time passes, some details naturally fade away. Your brain fills those missing gaps using logic, expectations, and later experiences. That's why old memories can slowly change without you noticing. Your memory isn't broken. It's designed to be flexible. Two honest people can remember the same event differently because each brain stored different pieces. Over time, those differences can become even bigger. Memory helps us adapt, but that flexibility also makes mistakes possible. Next, we'll explore one of the strangest discoveries in psychology. Your brain can sometimes create memories of events that never happened at all. One of the most surprising discoveries in psychology is the existence of false memories. A false memory feels completely real, even though parts of it may be inaccurate or entirely imagined. This doesn't mean your brain is trying to deceive you. Instead, it's trying to build the most complete story possible from incomplete information. You may have heard of the Mandela Effect, where many people confidently remember the same thing differently from recorded history. Whether it's a logo, a movie quote, or a famous event, our memories can sometimes agree on details that aren't actually correct. Suggestions from other people can also influence what we remember. After hearing someone else's version of an event, your own memory may slowly change. This is especially true for memories from early childhood. Many childhood memories contain missing pieces that our brains naturally try to fill in. Researchers have even shown that, under certain conditions, some people can come to believe they experienced events that never actually happened. These studies help scientists understand how flexible human memory can be. What's fascinating is that confidence doesn't always mean accuracy. Someone can feel absolutely certain about a memory and still be mistaken. That's one reason eyewitness testimony, while valuable, isn't always perfectly reliable on its own. Modern psychology encourages combining eyewitness accounts with other evidence whenever possible. The more often a memory is retold, the more opportunities there are for small changes. Over time, those tiny changes can create a memory that's different from the original experience. Your brain isn't recording history, it's rebuilding it every time you remember. So, if memories can change, should we trust them at all? In the final section, we'll explore why imperfect memories are actually one of the brain's greatest strengths. So, if memories can change, should we stop trusting them? Not at all. Your memory wasn't designed to be perfect. It was designed to help you survive and learn. Instead of storing every tiny detail, your brain focuses on what it believes is most important. That saves energy and helps you adapt to new situations. For important information, writing things down can be more reliable than depending on memory alone. Photos, journals, and notes can help you separate facts from faded memories. When remembering important events, it's useful to compare your memories with reliable evidence. Talking with other people can also help you see different perspectives, while remembering that everyone can misremember details. Being willing to update your beliefs isn't a weakness, it's a strength. Learning often means replacing old ideas with better ones. That's one reason humans are so good at adapting to a changing world. Every new experience reshapes your understanding of the past and prepares you for the future. Your brain is constantly learning, adjusting, and improving. You don't need a perfect memory to make good decisions. What matters most is staying curious and accepting that anyone, including you, can sometimes be mistaken. The more open you are to evidence, the closer you get to the truth. Curiosity is one of the greatest tools your brain has. An imperfect memory doesn't make you flawed. It makes you human. Every memory, whether completely accurate or not, becomes part of the story that shapes who you are. Your memories aren't lies because your brain wants to deceive you. They're living stories that your mind rebuilds using experiences, emotions, and knowledge. That process isn't perfect, but it's one of the reasons humans can learn, adapt, and grow throughout life.